My name is Kaaren, and the project was completed in San Jose, California. It was a pretty major remodel and reconstruction project involving the family room, the kitchen, the dining room, and a bathroom. We had a bathroom as you came in the entry into the kitchen. It was pretty gross, and so it was a fairly comprehensive project. It was what was really interesting, even in the beginning, when Doug first came into my home. I say one of his really amazing strengths is his looking around. You can see wheels turning in his head as he's doing it, and he listens to everything. He wants to know about you, how you live your life, how do you eat food, are you a cook, are you a bake, the things in your life that are important to you. What's your style of design, of architecture? What might you like? So you could really see that immediately. In a way, we connected. We were immediately on the same page. I was so excited. I knew I had made that right decision in running up to him with no warning and asking him to come to my house. From the beginning, the crew was very professional. And I think only once I had to call Doug in the middle of a Sunday night because one person had done something that I was concerned about with adding the electric warming floors. And he took care of it immediately, just 2 seconds. It was done and perfect. Other than that, because the crew was so highly professional, really, it worked very smoothly. Doug only sent out the very best, and he has used the same crews, whether they were subcontractors that he's used for all these years or his own crew. Every crew that came out really was professional and they knew their stuff, and so I was really calm throughout, which I think I might have a tendency not to be if Doug was not facilitating the entire remodel, design, and the crew. It was smooth. In fact, I think the beginning for me was like, oh my God, we're going to have the demolition, and I'm going to go a little, typically want to keep things clean, and how am I going to do that, and all of that. But it was just not a problem. It seemed like at the end of every day, every work crew really cleaned up and asked me what else I needed. So I didn't have to do that much at the end, whereas with me, I'm kind of fastidious. So I would have been up all night probably cleaning up. But because his crew kind of sensed that I would like them to clean up, without my even saying so, they just asked, oh, do you want this done? Do you want that done? So working with the crew was easy, smooth again. Just much smoother than what I thought was going to be all this mess and cleanup, and it really wasn't like that. I have worked well with everyone at the company. I work very closely with Spencer, and he is an architect and does a lot of work on design. He's also very creative. He is much more serious and dry. He's not Doug Fernandez and doesn't have that kind of wit, but he knows his stuff. And I felt very good working with him. I felt in good hands. The attention to detail and what I might like is unbelievable. So, as I say, it's all these years later, from 2007, 8, and it's 2020, and I never want to necessarily leave my house. And I'm fine because I'm having to stay in with this crisis and can't leave the house, but I'm fine because of Doug's handiwork and beautiful art that he did. To everyone. In fact, when I have done it since this remodel, I've had probably around 20 or 30 people come to my home, and they always want to find out something that is not positive about Fernandez Design and Builders, and I can't do it. I can't, because my experience, and I think it's difficult to go through a big remodel and not be a little shaken at times. But my experience was just golden from A to Z. And so, yeah, Doug knows most of the people that come not only because of my recommendation, but they look at this property and what he did, and then they just sign up immediately.